Adding shapes in TinkerCAD is very easy. On the right side of the TinkerCAD workspace are basic shapes. This is our shapes pane. There is a menu at the top here that shows a different way of categorizing all the different shapes that you have available for you. The first category is basic shapes and contains primitive shapes. Primitive objects are the basic building blocks of all complex shapes. To add shapes to your design, simply locate, click, hold, and drag the object into your design space. This will snap to the work plane and allow you to move and rotate along this work plane. Another new feature is that they've also allowed what they call cruising. Cruising is adding a shape to your design by adding it directly to the top or any side of an existing object. I can click and hold and then let go, and it will assign the work plane to this particular shape and allow me to move it along this temporary green work plane that is attached to the side of the existing object. That's it. It's pretty cool. Let's get rid of those and keep talking about primitive shapes. Primitive objects are the basic building blocks of all complex shapes. Similar to primary colors, they can be mixed and mashed to make any other complex shape you'd like. Some of these primary shapes are a pyramid, the cube, the cylinder, the tube, the sphere, a torus, and a cone. These are some of your primitive basic shapes, and you can add them together to create all sorts of cool things. Some objects have object parameters. When you click on an object, you will see that there is a dialog box that shows up here, providing you information about that shape. In here, you can change the color of the shape by clicking here, turning it to a hole, or dragging one of the parameters that are available for a particular shape. In this case, with the pyramid, I can make it a 4-sided pyramid or something more sided, like a 5-sided pyramid. The cube contains more of these parameters. It also contains the length that you would like to change it to, or possibly the width, and even the height. It also has a radius to round the corners to make it a soft-edged cube. There's also shapes like the design starters that don't contain any parameters at all. You can drag these in here, and these are provided by other tinkerers, and you can see that they are given credit here, but there is no way for you to change this particular shape. Some of them even have locked scaling that won't allow you to change the scale of a particular shape. An example would be this computer. I can drag this computer in here, but the parameters show me that the scaling is locked, and I'm not allowed to change the size of this shape. Last but not least, down at the very bottom, there are shape generators. These are very complex in designs that have been supercharged to create geometry. One of my favorites is the fidget spinner. This creates an automatic fidget spinner, and you can change some parameters, including the width of the arms or the arm length, how many arms you'd like it to have, arms jointing at the center point or not, even the bearing size and the bearing sleeve. If you really want to get fancy, you can even put in an SVG image here to create an individual custom arms. Those are very fun to play with and can do some very amazing things.